Hello, my dear Taurus. This is your love and spirituality reading for the time between December the 1st to December 15, 2016, with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. So I will start shuffling your cards, and I call the divine. No, I'm sorry. I will tell you first that December 14, we will have the last of 3 supermoons for 2016. And this moon is also known as full cold moon and the full long night's moon and the moon before Jule. Jule is the midwinter solstice. December 13 to 14, there will also be visible meteor showers in the sky, the Gemini's meteor shower. It is considered to be the most powerful meteor shower on the night sky, but it will be a bit damp by the full supermoon. So I call the divine with love and light, and I call the 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world, and I call the 6 elements, earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether, to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Taurus. I want my dear Taurus to have love in their lives and to find themselves in creative success, and also to walk on their highest path towards their highest destiny. I want you to be able to fulfill the reason to why you are here on earth at this time, my dear Taurus. Okay, so I will just tune in a little bit. Okay, so this is your future, and this is your now, and this is the past. So the now is probably the first part of December 2016, but whenever you watch this, it's probably exactly the right time for you to see it. So the first card for you is 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles is a beautiful card. It's kind of a situation where you're able to resolve a karma by being the bigger person, by being like calm and being able to compromise, being able to share, being able to stand fast with your principles, but and what you think are right, what you think are love, and not compromise about things like this, like your values. So it's a very beautiful card about equalness and being like very balanced in a relationship or in a situation. So it's a very good card. It's about learning something, experience new ways to solve conflicts maybe. And it's beautiful. And the next card for you is the Hangman. So the Hangman might be, even though you have this position of being like the more adult person or trying to solve a problem, it seems like it will take some time because you're hanging upside down like this. It's like you're caught in a honey trap or stuck between a rock and a hard place, because it's where the divine wants you right now. The Hangman is it's a card for you being seen by the divine, and they are putting you through some hard tests because they want you to succeed and kind of being able to do something that you have never been done before. I have a friend that's a Taurus that's once told me that I always read the book just to the point where the damage appeared, the thing that happened appeared, and I want able to move past that. And this is kind of the situation where the damage has appeared, and you need to move forward. You can't give up. You need to have stamina to kind of traveling forward to what you were supposed to experience, what you were supposed to learn from this situation. It's something that you were supposed to learn. So you have a really like an opportunity to do something or manage to do something that you were not able to do before. It's very good card. You see his halo here. Everything is falling also out from his pocket. So it's kind of a situation where you need to sacrifice things that's very important to you. But it's a test, so go with it. Don't fight this. It's not possible. And here's a 5 of Pentacles. So this is the situation with the loss, the sacrifice. It can be a situation where you also feel very alienated, like people are not able to understand you. They don't see like how good you are, how much you're trying to make things better. It's kind of, you're stuck in this impossible situation where you're not like rewarded for your your beautiful, what you have done here, what you have tried to do here, like how much energy you have put into this, and no one sees. It's like no one sees what you have been doing. And I think this might be the test, because right between we have the Hangman. So the Five of Pentacles is also a situation where you feel like not worthy, or don't feel included. And oh, you also have the Justice card here. Justice is it's a relentless card. You can't be able to move beyond her before you have learned the things that she wants you to learn. And it's a scale here, and this is kind of justice as well, justice between those two people, and here's justice. So it's something there that you need to learn about how to compromise with people, maybe, and how to do so without compromising with yourself so much that you actually feel almost like you're going to die, or that you don't want to be here anymore, or that this place isn't for you. It's not giving you anything of the things that you wanted. But it's something here. It's something with this that's really crucial, because this is what you need to learn. How to love yourself instead if no one else is supporting you. How to align yourself with yourself and think that you are good enough, even if you don't hear it from the outside, even if you're doing the best you can all the time and no one ever sees this. Maybe it's time for you to see it. Maybe it's time for you to appreciate it. When the Hangman and the Justice come, it's very strict. It's very, like, it's not, you are not able to compromise your way out of this. It's relentless. Sometimes this could lead to also divorce or legal action or things like this. So be sure that you are doing things like in a righteous way, and also give yourself a lot of credit for doing things in the righteous way, because it seems like it's very crucial what you do, but it's also very crucial how you behave towards yourself in this situation. Because this is very trying, and it's not want to break you. It doesn't want to break you. It wants you to see yourself. Yes, here's a King of Cups. That's a whole person. That's a person that has worked through their fears and come to the conclusion that they are worth loving, and sorry, that their inner space is worth cleaning up, and their inner space is what they need to take with them wherever they go. So if you can be friends with yourself and love yourself and align yourself with yourself, taking care of yourself, being a good friend to yourself, this is the path towards healing. This is a part towards where you are starting to love every bit and part of you, and also finding self-respect, and also being able to love others in a more profound way, because you're not giving away your energy into self-loathing or self-hate or the feeling of wanting to leave this place, like with the Five of Pentacles here. So this situation which you're in, it's not supposed to kill you or torment you. It is supposed to heal you. It is supposed to make you break until you don't have the energy anymore to fight yourself. When you're so tired and wear down that you're not having any more energy to be nothing else than what you are. This is what's going on here in your past, I hope, for the majority of you. Okay, so the next card is the Fool card, and the Fool card is you as you were when you came, with all the things that you have, all the different personality types and all the energy and this happiness and this wanting to experience a lot of things, not seeing so much problem. So it seems like when you have been broken down, you will be built up again, like the person that you were supposed to be when you came, the person that you were before the world tainted you and made you something that you weren't. This person is happy. They are enjoying life. They don't want to, lay out in the snow and kind of wither away. They want to experience more. It's kind of you getting back a lot of your energy and also loyalty. And the loyalty is, of course, with yourself. So I think we have a key here. It's also this white rose. So don't do things that harm others, but don't harm yourself. It's an equal law here. If you need to choose, sometimes you need to not harm yourself because you need to keep yourself intact. You need to have the energy that you is kind of reluctant for you to move forward. So if you need to choose, don't hurt yourself, okay? Take care of yourself and your inner child. And the next card is the Seven of Swords. So you don't think that you are worthy of this. You don't think that this is the way that it's supposed to be, that you are supposed to take care of yourself. Seven of Swords it's kind of feeling judged by others and therefore not even try. It's this person that doesn't do anything of their life because they don't think they are good enough. So in the worst case scenario, they end up as thieves on the street because they don't think that they can have what other people have. It's often a little bit like a person totally without self-dignity and sometimes narcissistic behavior as well. Because when you don't have a true self, you need to create a false self. So I think the Fool is going to need to meet this false self and see what it is you have created instead of the one person that's truly you. Okay, so Seven of Swords. Oh, and here really central we have the Karma card. So it's something with your shadow. It's something that you don't see, and it's surrounded by cards that's emphasizing that you have not the best self-esteem. Okay, the karma is, you see, it's the moon blocking the sun, so it's a solstice, and the moon blocking the sun is, of course, the sun is your view of things from above, like your crystal clear view of things, and it's blocked by the moon, and the moon is the place for the subconscious, the things that's there but you don't really see them, and sometimes they're so close up in your face that you don't see them. It's your shadow, and your shadow seems to be one of a very bad self-esteem, someone that's not really loving themselves and appreciating themselves. What you need to do is, of course, I don't know, go a self-loving course, or actually trying to start to align with yourself in some issues, taking your side of things, instead of trying to see things, from 30 different views and try to find out who has the right view. Maybe align yourself with your view. Try this for a change, maybe just once or twice. Okay, here you have a Four of Wands. Four of Wands is a new stability for you. It's kind of creating a new platform within you, and it comes underneath the Justice. So this seems to be what needs to be done for you to move forward. That you kind of build a new stability within you, that you are okay as you are, that you can trust yourself, trust your feelings, trust your instinct, go with what you want. You are the clear energy here on earth. You are the person that was planted here. So you are supposed to be as you were. You are not supposed to question yourself with 51 questions every time you are in for trouble. You are supposed to align yourself with you. And this is going to give you a new, beautiful platform from which you can operate in the future and be more sure and be more able to make decisions for yourself and be sure that they are the right decisions because they came from you. So it's not about never ever making mistakes. It's kind of being able to make mistakes, honest mistakes, and stand for them, but not try to prevent every mistake from happening. So to the limit that it's making you crazy and kind of... So here's the World card. So, okay, this is you being able to do this finally. The Divine seems very sure that you will do this and that you will become a whole person and you have a new stability within yourself. It's not so much question. Here's the 21 World. You had the 20, it's the Judgment, and this is 21. So it's kind of... this karma is going to be solved by you doing this. You are going to be able to move forward. This is graduation. You finally made it. Okay, being the person that you were supposed to be, a whole person. So the next card for you is the Empress. The Empress is very much, it's almost the same here with those. It's 12, it's 21, and it's number 3. 2 plus 1 is 3. So all those cards are related. And it's kind of when you are a seed and you need to grow through the earth and mature into a plant. This is the Hangman, and he's hanging from a tree. That's very significant. The tree is kind of our reversed lungs, so they are very important for human beings. And here is also kind of a tree. A tree with all, it's an oak, maybe it has a lot of different leaves here, but it's also this nature creature. So it's the abundance of nature. It was, as I said before, how God planted you. And to see the halo with both those person, you were supposed to be you. You were not supposed to be anyone else. This Hangman card, you need to sacrifice your old survival strategies, like how you have been trying to not feel ashamed, how you have tried to not do mistakes and need to pay for them and things like this. You haven't really trusted yourself. So you have tried to do things like think of things like zillion times before you do them and be sure that you are doing the right thing. And now you're not supposed to do this anymore. You're supposed to be you. The Empress. Person's being pregnant, and this is your inner child also. And here is you being this wise person. You don't need to be like, an obnoxious person just because you becoming you. It's more like finding your true self and aligning with it. And this is going to make you an even more bigger person, like even better to solve problems and be righteous in issues, because you are going to have a view that's also including yourself, which you didn't have before, it seems, with the 7 of Swords and 5 of Pentacles, being very questioning a lot with yourself and your self-worth. And the next card is another child. It's a Page of Wands, and the Empress together with the Page of Wands is usually depicting pregnancy, but it's pregnant with whatever, your new you. This is you, like you were supposed to be, the young, rebellious leader kind of person that was not supposed to be subordinate to others, like how you have been living the rest of your life, trying to behave and trying to be a good trooper, trying to be comfortable for others. You were supposed to be you. And maybe that means to be a bit obnoxious and like, this is my way. And you have the cat here as well. They roam like where they feel homey. So, and they are not one you can't make them dance. Okay, so it's kind of showing your soul here, being very like nice, as long as people pat you on the right way, like you are being nice. But if they are trying to do anything else, you are going to claw them. So this is also about self-respect. Loving yourself as you were when you came is going to make you bringing forth something new to your life. It feels also like a new joy, like you will maybe be able to be happy, actually truly happy. And even if it happens stupid things, you will still feel happiness instead of being like tired and exhausted and giving away all your energy to thinking and to feeling like I'm not worthy, I didn't do that right, I'm questioning myself, people are out to get me, things like this. And here we see something totally new, like it's like very natural. It's a birth. She's pregnant, and here comes this child, and it's also coming from the Fool here. It's a very beautiful energy. It's very aligned with your soul. It's a rebel as well, as I told you. And here you have still surrounding the karma, another 5. Here's 5 of Cups, and this is 5 of Pentacles. So it's disappointments, that you still haven't overcome. It might be a situation where you have been trying the best you could, but anyway being met with some kind of people kind of not taking the same responsibility as you did, kind of letting you down, and this still feels disappointed. It's a disappointment. So what are you going to do about this, I wonder? Okay, Two of Pentacles we have here. So it's kind of the same person as in the Page of Wands. But this is a person feeling their feelings, being very, I think you have like a very big conscience maybe, weighing you down a little bit. Like if no one else punishing you, you are doing it yourself. But it might also be like a crack with someone, like you have... persons being like not on the same page or things like this. People that you have built like your life around, they might have left you or done something because you came here maybe totally brand new, and they thought like, what the hell, how is this person behaving? This is not the person I married. This is not the person I got friend with. This is not the person I made this agreement with. Maybe it's people not really recognizing the new you. And this is, of course, disappointed for you because you have just found this happiness and being very much you and aligning yourself with yourself. And yet you're met with the same kind of karma, the same kind of people doing the same kind of things. And do you know what? This is where the real test is, because this is exactly how it works. Just because you have finally got it and aligned yourself with yourself doesn't mean that you are not still attracting the same kind of persons. You will for a while, because it's kind of a momentum in this. But it's also like you will have a chance now to actually prove that you have done this decision, that you have aligned yourself with yourself. So even with the biggest like resistance, you still need to do those things. You see those, the Queen here, the Empress and the Page and the Justice and this new stability. It's kind of cracked open here by this, you trying to be like good towards other people and being disappointed here when they are not supporting you in your new endeavor. And the last card is Death. So Death means that this change, you need to prove that this change is for real. In the Tot Tarot, this card is called Change as well. And then it's a snake here. And the snake is, of course, for shedding skin. Changing, being a new person. This is like birth phoenix. You need to prove that you have gone through like trial by fire and being able to waken up like totally new and with a totally new view and a totally new way of acting towards the world here. So very interesting here. It seems like you will be majorly with the karma and death and everything. Justice as well and Hangman. It seems like you will be majorly tested this time, but it will be like be tested and still have like the smell of the morning breeze in your nostrils. I feel like a lot of hope with this. It will be a test, but with what you have learned, if you're standing tall with this and not questioning yourself anymore, this test is just going to be a test and you are going to make it. You have the 21 world here and a whole person up there, person being healed. Yes, you are going to be tested, and yes, you are going to make it because you have this new hope and you don't want to go back to the person that you were. This would be like almost suicide to do this because this will kill your spirit. So that's not an option. And I don't think that you feel that it's an option either. You need to do this, and you need to stand tall and follow your own bliss, and be the person that you were supposed to be, and also being able to withstand opposition. Okay, so I will take some cards from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms for you. See what's going on. Oh, Yes, it's the camel boy. So you're doing something that you are not really used to do. So it's small steps, asking for help. It's kind of step by step. It's actually this card also in the Osho Zen. I think it's like a person going step by step. So it's very, this change needs to go like a little bit. It won't like just resolve itself. You have this new insights, but you need to also start to use it on your outside to kind of recreate your life. So step by step, and take it easy. Don't overdo it in the beginning. Try to not be so upset when people let you down and things like this. Give them another chance. Give them 10 chances, because you are totally renewed, and they need to get used to this, and they need to rearrange themselves to meet the new you that's maybe respecting her or himself much more. So let people get used to who you are. And the next card is the River Queen. Flow, letting go, natural movement. So align yourself with yourself and your feelings. And if you feel something, trust it. This card says that you need to trust your feelings. You need to trust wherever it takes you. Even if you think that your feelings are destroying for you, it's probably the voice from the divine trying to guide you to do maybe more difficult things than you are up for. But you need to follow your these feelings, because this is walking your highest destiny. To risk everything for what you believe in is being very brave and doing what was requested from you. So don't back down. If you feel something, if you want something, if you say it, communicate your feelings and go with them. They are leading you the way through this rocky future that you have here, with all this being tested and things. Oh, see how it is here with the Hangman, the Justice, 11, 12, 20, and then those two persons here. This is you standing tall through this change, I think. Okay. And then we'll see this karma that's, really central. Love life. Okay. And food and hunger. Okay. So it's something with... I think you have compromised yourself for the sake of being loved and to get your needs met. So you have changed yourself into someone that you thought were more lovable. And when you are changing yourself to a person that you think is less lovable, because you are aligning yourself with yourself and your needs and your wants, this is really scary for you, because you have had this survival skill, this kind of karma, this soul contract, because you wanted to be loved, because you wanted to get your needs met, and you didn't. Anyway, you didn't, because people are still giving you a hard time, and this is kind of the divine saying that this can't go on. You can't try to be someone else to become loved. You need to be yourself and still be loved. Because we are not loving doormats or people that's kind of giving us everything we need, like with a wimp. We are disrespecting them. We are using them, abusing them, and we don't take notice of them. The people we take notice of is the people that's not doing what we wish they would do. So don't be afraid to be yourself, and to not be there catching everyone all the time, or being like the person always sticking up, or try to be more yourself. It will you will still be worth all the love in the world. Okay, so thank you, my dear Taurus, for watching, and I hope this has resonated with most of you. So take really good care, and I hope to see you again in the middle of December. Okay, bye bye.